Let's face it, Robotwars, we love it! Matilda with a side attack, slicing through that armour of Obsidian as if it is mere paper or cardboard. Matilda wants some fun. The S.M.I.D.S.Y team look on as Obsidian, their brave Eliminator competitors, are edged towards this. If you haven't seen it before, that's what happens from the arena floor flipper. Obsidian, our second newcomers, have already gone home. S.M.I.D.S.Y through, 8645T and T-Bone next up.
From Carlton, in Nottingham, T-Bone.
Will this 24-volt wheelchair motor-driven hunk of botic beef give us something to get our teeth into, or will the 2,000 RPM front spinning disc move into the next round?
From Lichfield in Staffordshire, 8645T.
Classic wedge-shaped beast of a machine. The front flipper is CO2 hydraulically powered and operates at a full pressure of 750 PSI. The rear spike looks mean, but is it just for show?
Robotwars, stand by.
The T-Bone team, husband and wife Paul and Angela Gibbs, John Findlay in there, and 8645T, John Lear at the controls, son John and nephew James. And the house robots this time, Sir Killalot with the crushing claws and the mighty lance. The first sight in Robotwars 5 of Shunt with a huge pushing power.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So T-Bone on the left-hand side. Look for the spinning disc at the front to carve into 8645T, so named because they say when you spin to that number, it spells the name Beast. Looking underneath T-Bone. T-Bone's disc has stopped spinning. That is a major worry for Paul Gibbs at the controls. He needs to rev up that weapon once again. It is not working, and therefore T-Bone has been somewhat filleted. The Beast's flipper, almost like a pendulum motion with that rear spike or axe, but T-Bone has gone for the pit release button. There you can see it descending, so T-Bone without the weaponry thinks I'm going to have to push and shove the Beast into the pit here, otherwise I could go out. But the Beast has some push of its own. Can the T-Bone dig its hooves in here? Is the spinning disc working? They're very close to being pushed in, it would seem, by the Beast. Who has the more traction? Who has the bigger pushing power? The Beast 100 kilos, 2 kilos heavier than the T-Bone, and the clock is ticking down before we go to a judge's decision. It could be very, very close. They will mark on style, control, damage and aggression. It goes to the judges. Very close decision for our three robotic electronics boffins. On the left-hand side, Matt Irvin, Professor Noel Sharkey and Dr. Myra Wilson. This is what they're marking on. T-Bone away from the spike of the Beast. Lost power from its own weapon. Could be decisive. The Beast doing a lot of work, but then that was a good move by the T-Bone to release the pit. In came the Beast, though, with a side slam. The weapon, was it working fully? I don't think so. I can't guess this one. I really can't.
The judges have made their decision. T-Bone, very fine robot, very well supported. But they lost! The winner, 8645T!
The Beast chewed up the T-Bone and spat him out. Next up, Steel Avenger and the Tartan Terror.
From Holton St Mary in Colchester, Essex, the Steel Avenger.
Won the Best Engineered Robot Award in Series 4. It has a pneumatic axe, front blade, spikes and a rear flipper. I think the 2 centimetre ground clearance is too high, though.
From Fish Cross, Alloa Fife in Scotland, the Tartan Terror.
A Highland warrior with shield and claymore based on a whiskey cask. The weapon is an axe. The exterior is wood with iron hoops on that cask.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Tartan Terror team, Duncan Stewart at the controls, and for the Steel Avenger, there's John and Jackie Willoughby with Tony Bates in there as well. And in the arena for us, Sir Killalot with the crushing claws. I think it is invincible. And so is Shunt for me, although some say it can't self-right. Put it to the test.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Tartan Terror at the top of your picture, built from a whiskey cask. They've been having a few drops of the hard stuff in the pit because it was very slow and sluggish to get out from the arena side wall. They are spinning madly and lurching here from pillar to post, the Tartan Terror. What is going on? The bottom there is steel with wood cladding covered by the tartan kilt, but it won't fool anyone. It certainly won't fool Sir Killalot. And T3, if it lasts 3 minutes, to be honest, will do well. The ball and chain weaponry, I think, has already come loose, hasn't it? There on the bottom of the Tartan Terror. Who's it terrorising then? Certainly not the Steel Avenger. Even a feather duster can do that sort of damage. Bravely carrying the Scottish flag. But will the Steel Avenger send them heimward? To think again. The Tartan Terror is already, for me, a beaten force, and this is Culloden all over again. Oh dear. The whiskey barrel, I think, has been punctured. And in comes the Steel Avenger once again. The sober-looking Jackie Willoughby with another slam of the axe. For me, that's 1 over the 8 slams by the axe so far. Is the kilt coming off? Oh, please, let's see what's on underneath. The Tartan Terror. No sporran. There you can see the wooden boards. A weak link of the Tartan Terror. Well, if you don't first succeed, Tartan Terror team, please do not, like Robbie the Bruce, try again. Not with this machine, because it isn't going to go very far, I wouldn't think. And the ref bot agrees with me and starts counting them down. 7, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. And you're going home, boys. Marvellous stuff. Duncan Stewart, Kenny Ross and John Reekie, you've done us proud. Smashing fun and entertainment from the Tartan Terror boys. Shame they've gone home so early. Before last orders. There you go. The Tartan Terror. Oh, don't put whiskey on a flame, whatever you do. They've loved it. We've loved having them here as well. You smell the smoking whiskey. It's enough to get us laughing up here after all. They're on fire. Shunt has a look. Look at the wheels. What are they made of? Cardboard box? The kilt's on fire. All we needed was a burning tam o' shanter. What happened to the claymore and the dirk? What happened to the rampaging Scots? What happened to Braveheart? Shunt on fire. They're still in there trying to control something. Shunt's not on fire. Well, a little bit. I think it's actually remnants of Tartan Terror kilt. And they're flung and flicked over. A little Highland fling to end it all. We've tossed the caber in Robot Wars 5. We were expecting a sort of Loch Ness monster. But in the end, we've got a tattered Tartan Terror. Bash and a crash. And in goes our own Knight of the Realm for the kill. Back on the floor, Phillipa. Oh, they're trying to get away. They nearly got away, but not quite. Oh dear, the demise of the Tartan Terror are 4 eliminator winners. Chaos 2, S.M.I.D.S.Y, 8645T the Beast and the Steel Avenger. And this is the way they line up then. In a minute, S.M.I.D.S.Y against the Beast, but first up, Chaos 2 and the Steel Avenger.
And so, 4 robots have survived, but only the toughest endure the heat semi-finals.
They may be through round 1, but they're out of the frying pan and into the fire. How are you feeling about fighting Chaos 2 in the next round?
Perfectly calm.
Not. Yes, yes. Any tactics?
When you know you're about to fly out of the arena, it all goes out your head.
Okay, I get the general gist. No planning at all going into their fighting. But of course, the master tacticians, you don't get into grand finals and beyond the grand finals without working out what you're going to do in advance. So what are you going to do in round 2?
Hit them and flip them, as usual.
Hit them and flip them. It's quite simple, really, isn't it?
From Bramford, Chaos 2.
Hello, we're the Chaos 2 team. I'm Ian Swan, this is George Francis, the captain, and my son Richard Swan. Chaos 2 this year has got bigger rams for more flipping power and a larger gas bottle to give us more flips. We've won it the last 2 years, let's hope we can do it for the 3rd year.